Our final interview.
October 1995.
We waited 8 months to speak to Toni Morris, Eric's mother, and Derek, Eric's brother,
who was with Eric when he got thrown out the window.
We met them at their attorney's office, who told us that out of all the requests from across the country, this was the only interview Toni Morris was granting to anyone in the media. We weren't allowed to ask about the incident specifically, but we wanted to learn something about Eric.
From Toni and Derek.
Today we're here with Toni Morris and Derek Lemon, the half-brother of Eric Morris and the mother of Eric Morris. Hello.
How you doing?
Fine. First, I want to say thank you from my heart for you agreeing to do this interview with us. I'm just thankful. What is one of your fondest memories, Eric, that just doesn't leave your mind?
Tell a lot of jokes.
He was a joker?
Yes, he was. Kept me laughing. Just always say little humorous things. I always think about him every day. So he kept me smiling and laughing. And that just keep me going on in life by thinking about him all the time. Just misses with what? Oh.
I know you love your son very much. I can see that now,
Yes, I do.
Do you feel any animosity toward the parents of the young man for allowing them to do such a thing?
I just feel sorry for them for not raising their kids like that. Gotta be something wrong with anybody to do something like that.
What kind of future do you think the little children will have?
Not very much of a future.
How do you feel toward the young man that did this?
Bad.
Derek, who's in the 4th grade now, wears a big Chicago Bulls shirt and has a shy smile and twinkly eyes.
I can imagine him running down the 14 stories to try to catch Eric before he hit the ground. If you had one more day to spend with your brother, what would you do?
Go swimming and play with him a lot.
Where do you feel your brother is at now?
In heaven.
Is he still your little brother or your big brother because he's high up?
Little.
Still your little brother, huh? Another thing, Ms. Morris, how do you think Derek's life's changed since the incident?
He do a lot of fighting now. It's something he ain't never did. Tell him you rebellious, you like to fight peoples now.
Fight. Throw crayons.
You get your anger out by fight.
Sometimes.
And maybe he's lashing out. Maybe, I don't know, but probably he's lashing out because at the time he wouldn't fight. Him or Eric. They would run from people.
Does he ever talk about his brother a lot?
Of course he do. We always talk about him. I want him to talk about him for the rest of his life.
You had one more thing to say to Eric, what would it be?
That I love him and I miss him.
Forever and always, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice meeting you, Linda.
Thank you, too.
Report all the way.
So now it's me and Leal. Back to our lives.
Johnny and Tyrone were convicted of murder in November. In January, they became the youngest kids in the nation ever sentenced to prison. Before this, the maximum sentence in Illinois for children younger than 13 was parole and counseling. After the death of Eric Morris, the law was changed so that kids as young as 10 can be sent to the state juvenile penitentiary, where they'll probably stay locked up until they're 21. Then they'll come back for another tour of duty in this war zone we call home. It's a tragedy to me because I know with a little bit more love and guidance and hope, they would have turned out more like us.
And without it, we would have turned out more like them.
After all our interviews, we still can't give you the answers, but we do know this. No one should be surprised that this happened, and everyone should know that this will happen again. And the victims and the assailants will keep getting younger and younger. Because around here, children are growing up with absolutely nothing. Nothing to do, nothing to hope for, and nothing to lose.
There's only so much a kid could take.
A lot of things that happen in this neighborhood are senseless, and I can't make too much sense out of the death of Eric Morris. All I can do is hope. Hope that the silencing of this 5-year-old child might get people to listen a little more closely to the rest of our voices and understand a little more about the realities we face every day. There's plenty of remorse to go around in our neighborhood, plenty of tragedy to consider, but we try not to think about it too much.
Could make you crazy.
We just keep looking forward, going about our business as best we can. It's how we survive, growing up in the ghetto. Well, go ahead to the crib and cut off. I'll be over there.
All right, see.
This is Lee Allen Jones.
And Lloyd Norman. Peace.